gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, fish and hamsters, seagulls and lifeguards, you are now tuned in with the greatest next to Zack Snyder, next to God, next to Light Yagami, next to Superman, next to a host of others that I don't have enough time to mention. And most importantly, next to everyone, each and every one of you who has hashtagged, who went crazy on Twitter. Not even go crazy, but show your love and support and passion and drive on Twitter this weekend. This video, this very video, this moment will not only go down in history, but this is for you. Yesterday on November the 8th, 2019, I'm just going to call the people that I saw that started tweeting it, namely, chief among them, of course, my brother's like friend, shout out to him, Jordan Ross, of course, big shout out to you, man. Even some of my not as well known outside of Twitter peers, but they've been supporting the Snyder Cut as well, like the Bat Skeptic, like Heavenly Hexpawn, his honor, his grace, like my brother Star Lord, shout out to him. That's not his actual name. He might not want his name being revealed. Shout out to him. And also shout out to Mr. Wes Ashley as well. I really saw him pushing the hashtag a lot yesterday. I saw a bunch of people join in. I was in a particularly pissy mood yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I need a much better day than the day has been going so far. So let me just start saying what I really feel on the inside in regards to the Snyder Cut. And it just seemed like a bunch of people from everywhere just started joining in. And man, it's just a beautiful thing. I was literally in tears when I saw so many people passionate and dedicated to making hashtag release the Snyder Cut trend. This is excellent. You know, unity, standing together and doing what's right and standing up for what is right and voicing your opinion and speaking on what you believe in. This is what it has always been about, and this is what it's got to be about. This is what it needs to be about, and this is what it can be about. The demand is there. I repeat myself all the time. The demand is there. Big names, publications, you name it. Robert Kirkman, one of the creators of The Walking Dead, for example, he supports it. Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool, he supports it. The list goes on and on. Screen Rant is finally changing his tune and decided to stop making shitty articles. I'm not dissing nobody, but they've made better art. They're making better articles that are in our favor and supporting hashtag release the Snyder Cut. And you all, most importantly, that have taken time out of your day to go on Twitter, to go on whatever avenue you have, whether that's Facebook. I hope that I don't personally use Facebook, but I hope if you do, you use it for a good purpose. Whatever avenue you have, even my fellow YouTube content creators, like only Film God, like a Mr. Wes Ashley, like a Chris Juan Swinson, like myself, whatever avenue you have, you taking the time out of your day to continuously hashtag, retweet, share some thoughts and words about why the Snyder Cut is important, not just as a movement, but as a movie, as a studio that should be all ready to release this movie and do right by Zack Snyder and his family. This is what it is about. I again wasn't planning on making this video. I was planning on making some Snyder Cut videos in the weeks leading up to the anniversary of Until It Wasn't, aka Justice League, and I definitely still will now, because man, this is just amazing. This is just amazing to see. I'm not gonna keep you all long because usually when I do that, I start talking in circles and it goes ring around the rosy hula hoop. So I'm not gonna even keep you all long. But yeah, man, keep this up. Keep supporting hashtag release the Snyder Cut. For those new to the channel or that may not know what it's about, Zack Snyder, the auteur, the legendary filmmaker, the great filmmaker, was assigned Justice League. He had a 5-film plan that started with Man of Steel. Man of Steel and Batman v Superman came out. Garnered a massive following worldwide, despite what the media, the trolls, and a certain portion of the internet would have you believe. Then he was set to do Justice League. He did Justice League, and unfortunately, his family experienced a unthinkable tragedy, and then WB panicked because of multiple reasons and listening to the wrong people, and decided to allow Joss Whedon, the director of the first Avengers, to disrespect Zack Snyder and his family, disrespect the crew and the cast, and disrespect and lie to the fans that were amped to see this film on November 17th of 2017. At the time, I will admit I didn't know the interference was as severe as it was. It wasn't until months after the movie released, I started to learn, I started to learn more and more about what happened behind the scenes. And I know the same can be said for a lot of people. And this isn't just Justice League. This is also goes back to Suicide Squad. That will be another video. Hashtag release the Ayer cut. He deserves our support just as much. And yeah, the rest, is history. Fiona Singh is a big one of the big reasons this whole movement exists. She's given a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot to the fellow fans as well in regards to the Snyder Cut and making people aware. Big shout out to her. Shout out everybody, man. This is what I've been wanting to see for I don't know how long, man. My hairline is finally starting to come back to the right part of my head. This is what I've been wanting to see for the longest, man. Just people everywhere saying what needs to be said, doing what needs to be done, and that is exactly what's happening. And for those that don't like it, for those trolls and sad individuals that don't like their vegetables, I have nothing left to say to you. I sympathize for you because you get this worked up over somebody being passionate about something you don't like, apparently, but that you can't help but continue to talk about. Yeah, I have nothing left to say to you. We know it exists. We know WB will release it, and we know that this movement will go down in history. And in regards to you, my fellow Snyder Cut supporters, keep up the fight, stay woke, and don't stand by and let anybody stop you, because we're almost there. P.S. Before I forget, shout out to my brothers Terry King A and a brother by the name of Steven at Stevie something. Thank you too for your support as well. Keep it up, and God bless. I love you all so much.